always carry a big ass bag of waters everywhere I go. I'm the least thirsty nigga around.
Oh shit, bro. This nigga crazy. Oh, you put Groot on. Put Groot on. But welcome to Pot and Us Podcast, episode 19.
19.
Gemini Boys.
Yeah, Gemini Boys edition.
Yeah.
Woo.
The third homie couldn't make it today.
Yep.
So we're gonna hold it up. Do what we do best.
That's right. You already know what it is. And it's your boy Fly Guy.
It's your boy Joe Grizz.
Yeah, welcome. 19, man. 19.
Yeah, I can't believe that
Woo.
shit, though.
Said that a minute ago. It fucked my head up.
Word, right? Like, remember we was like trying for like a whole like month and a half, 2 months to get the first one out, stressing and all that shit. And now 19 episodes later, we here.
Word.
It's good shit.
Thank you for being a part of the journey, everybody.
Word up. All y'all that rock with us from day one, I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, 19. Wow.
So what we getting into today, man?
Did you hear any feedback from the last episode?
I did.
What'd you hear?
I gotta shout her out, Tanya.
Oh, Tanya, the homie.
Yeah, she was like, basically agreeing with us.
We're right.
Yeah,
she knows. We always right.
Yeah, and it's like she's not with any of that polyamory bullshit.
Yeah, that shit.
Like, good.
Yeah,
you have a brain.
Like I said last week, man. To each their own. If that's what you want to do, that's what you do.
Word up.
I ain't judging you, but I don't rock with it. It's not for me.
Somebody gonna have to be second.
Somebody gonna be second. Somebody gonna be third.
Yeah. Hey.
Somebody gonna get left out.
Yeah. That's the chance you take out here in the major leagues. You know what I mean?
But
whatever. But thank you for the feedback, Tanya.
Word. Some of y'all need to go back, watch that episode, and comment.
Yeah. There was a lot of strong content.
Yeah, word up. And I want to hear, yo, fuck you, Joe. I want to hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear the opposing view too.
Absolutely.
Like, don't be scared to fucking comment.
Just listen to what I say in the episode, and don't get butthurt immediately. Listen to what I'm saying, because I'm not coming for nobody. I'm not hating on nobody. You know what I mean? And I'm not copping pleas right now. Trust me, never that. I'm just saying, before you make a judgment, watch the whole episode, and then judge for yourself after that. And if you still want to say fuck me, hey, fuck me. It's always fuck you dig? So
how about that?
But yeah, and ain't nobody. A lot of people agree on the cancel culture shit.
They did.
A lot of people were fed up with that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And the bullshit's still going on.
Yeah, believe it or not, recently the Grammys.
I mean, I didn't watch it. I saw clips of it.
I happened to be turning the channels and saw that it was the Selection Sunday.
What caught your eye, Guy?
Well, I saw, there was a bunch of performances, but one in particular that, some people was voicing it about is the Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion performance.
Oh,
the WAP song.
Ooh.
So
the whole shit. Oh wait, let's not whole shame.
Fuck y'all. We don't love them hoes.
Absolutely not.
Snoop taught us well, man. And but it's like
it's always gonna be. See, when it's in favor of a guy, they're always gonna, that's a fucking double standard. Blah 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 blah. But when it's in favor of the woman, they don't do that shit. They do not call out the double standards when it's in favor of a woman.
Bro, they're saying that bullshit that is liberating and it's like empowering women.
Come on, man.
But yet, Pepe Le Pew promotes rape culture.
Word.
It's like we talk fictional character and people in real life in front of TV.
And I talked about it on the pod IG. And I voiced my opinion on that shit there. So they talking about Pepe Le Pew perpetrates or the rape culture, right?
Yeah.
Yet Cardi B admittedly drugged men and robbed their ass.
And that's okay.
Meanwhile, We got Bill Cosby sitting in jail because he was allegedly drugging people.
Yeah. Slipping the pill and the pudding pops.
I still don't believe that shit.
Word.
You know what I mean? But that's my opinion. And I'll leave that. That's not this episode.
Mm-hmm.
It was the 70s and 80s and shit. And everybody was fucking doing drugs.
They were.
But that's another episode. But still, what?
No, I'm saying like that's true. Because the same people that's crying foul for that,
they're not crying for this shit.
They're not really speaking on the impact that something like that being viewed by God knows how many people, millions of people.
Yep,
kids. You want to talk about the cartoon, but look, little girls watching that. Yep. You want your daughter emulating that.
And there's little girls out here dancing like that and acting up. But it's fun because it's liberating.
Yeah.
Nah, that's that bullshit.
You can't tell me how to raise my kids, and you can't.
No, that's fucked up.
But that's the
so
real.
So then you can't tell me what the fuck I could watch on TV. Let me watch Pepe Le Pew's. Leave him the fuck alone.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's the bull. I see. It irks me, bro.
And God forbid, because the little kids is acting how they see on TV and the videos and all that shit, that they invite these creeps.
Yo, what about we didn't speak on it. We didn't touch on it last time. Oh, I think we talked about it afterwards.
Which one?
The old creepy nigga from
Family Guy.
That's trying
the fucking pedophile.
That he's trying to rape Chris. Why the fuck they ain't come for him? But they come for fucking Pepe Le Pew.
It's because Pepe's black, bro. That's what it is.
Facts.
It all boils down to racism.
Word, at the end of the day. Word. That's that bullshit. But the old creepy white dude could do what the fuck he want. Fuck
overtly like trying to lower kids into his house.
Dead ass. He always trying to fuck Chris.
Yeah.
Family Guy. Yo.
And he got the voice and everything. Like, come on now.
Nah.
Ain't nobody canceling that bullshit. See? Y'all need to though.
Yeah. It's that bullshit.
Put your energy in the right places, people.
Yeah.
But
whatever,
man.
Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do.
Word.
I'm gonna call bullshit when I see bullshit.
Yeah.
And that cancel culture bullshit is bullshit.
Word. Right out the ass, hot, steamy bullshit. Exactly.
But anyways, on to bigger and better. Did you see the Ray and Ghostface Verzuz?
Hell yeah.
Now, y'all motherfuckers know I was gonna talk about that this week. It's always Wu-Tang every day, all day, every day. You know what I mean?
Wu-Tang forever.
Forever and ever and ever. So that shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah. They surprised me, man.
Surprised?
No, I mean like
I knew that shit was gonna be dope.
No, I mean like the first couple song choices, especially from Raekwon. I was hyped from jump. I was like, what? House of Flying Daggers?
Yeah. That shit was crazy. I thought going in there, Ghost was gonna take it.
Yeah, me too, and he didn't.
I can't say who took it, bro. I really can't.
I mean,
there was some. Man, listen,
it's hard.
Yo,
man.
Also real shit. Yo, but keep it a whole 1,000 with you, wanna like watching that shit. I just lost count of what number was who won what round, all that shit.
Yeah,
I was just so like wrapped up in the fact that it's Ray and it's Wu-Tang.
Two of the goats.
And yo, they did it up. Yo, they brought Deck. They brought Master Killer, RZA. They Capadonna. They brought the rest of some of Wu out. Oh, I was in heaven.
Yeah,
I was like, I miss going to concerts. That shit felt like I'm watching a concert.
Yep.
And I've been to Ray and Ghost concert, and that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, one of the last concerts I went to was the Ghost.
Us.
Yeah.
We went to the Ghost shit.
Our shit was on a Monday night too, homeboy.
Word.
And we was like, fuck it.
Hey, listen, bro.
Like front row, homeboy.
We get into a place where Corona look like it's coming down. People getting vaccinated. It might be opening up. I wear a mask, but I go to a concert, bro. I miss that.
Word.
Bro.
It's a fucking vibe.
Bro. And man, the one before that we went to, the Jizza.
Yeah, another great one.
That was one of the dopest concerts I ever been to, and the reason is, he had the live band.
The live band, yeah.
Bro, I never experienced a hip hop concert performed with a live band.
Yeah,
that was the first
that's
and
real
only
old
time.
school.
That's
Like,
the first and only time I experienced that.
yeah,
And bro, I didn't think it would do or take it to the level it took it to for me, but it sounded amazing.
it did, man.
It was amazing.
It was like,
And it was like the drummer was Old Dirty Bastard's older brother.
yeah,
So it was just his cousin.
yeah,
Easy.
all like connected at the end of the day. And
That was some dope shit.
it was like, if y'all have a chance to go to a concert,
And yo,
check them out,
bro, and it was like $25 tickets.
and we was still in like the front row, man.
That shit was dope. Yo. I can't wait, bro.
We're some big Jizza fans too, man.
I'm dying for concerts to come back, yo.
Liquid Swords 25th anniversary.
Oof.
That was great.
Yo. And then we did how many concerts we been to together?
Quite a few.
Like about 3 or 4, right?
Yeah. Could have been all Wu-Tang ones too.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. 2019 was a Wu-Tang year for me.
Yeah.
Very Wu-Tang. I did 2 Wu concerts. Like the whole crew. Did the Jizza, the
Ghostface.
And then I did a Ray and Ghost. Oh, that was probably the year before. Yeah, that was 2018. But it was Ray Ghost. They were the headliner. No, they were openers, and it was Meth and Red, the headliners. I've been to Meth and Red twice. Speaking of which, they the next Verzuz. That shit's gonna be fucking fire.
How high?
And yo, and the fucking crazy shit is, Saturday I was talking to Kyle.
Yeah.
We was chilling, whatever we was talking, and I was like, yo, and we was talking about potential Verzuz.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, Meth and Red would be a dope ass. You get, bruh, Kyle, you need to comment. Tell them I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like, I called that shit. And I was like, yo, that shit'll be dope. They did it. And they smoked this shit because now it's on April 20th, 420.
How high, man?
That shit.
How high?
That's perfect.
Yeah. It's a perfect date to drop,
bro.
For them two.
Hell yeah. That shit is going to be dope.
It's 2 of the GOATs.
Word up.
If y'all don't think so, fuck y'all.
Word. But
and that chemistry and showmanship for that one, it's gonna be funny as hell. You could just tell that's gonna be.
Oh, that's gonna be a fucking a whole, like,
it's comedy.
It's comedy. Because and the energy is gonna be through the roof. Because if you've ever been to a Meth and Redman concert, it's nothing but energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not sitting on your ass. You up, you know what I mean? Even if there's seats. A lot of these concerts are standing room only type shit.
Yeah.
But I've been to concerts where motherfuckers sitting down. You know what I mean? And then Meth and Red come out and they up. You know what I mean? And they feeling it. And if you're not feeling it and you in the front row, they fucking
call you out.
They like, yo, if you ain't feeling it, go the fuck in the back and let them come up here. Like,
the live ones come to the front.
Word up. And they throw water on your ass.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I can't wait for that shit, man. That shit, I'm hyped for that.
Nah, absolutely, man. That's gonna be a fucking fire ass battle. Well, I mean, speaking of which, did you have any other Verzuz that you would want to see? Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's like dream matches or whatever, but something that, you know.
I got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I put a bunch of them down.
All right.
Y'all don't gotta agree with me, but we'll go one for one.
Yeah, and you guys can comment your matches, you know what I mean? Like, interact. I know you guys have ideas too.
So I got a lot of hip hop ones.
Yeah.
I got some R&B ones.
Absolutely.
So we got Meth and Red coming up on April 20th. Another one that I think would be really, really fucking dope is Capone and Noriega versus Mobb Deep.
Yep.
I think that'd be really fucking dope.
It's a Queens thing.
It's a Queens thing. Both got bangers. They both
Yes, around the
And
same time too.
I mean, unfortunately, Prodigy in here,
Yeah,
but we still got Havoc. I mean, he could come out. He could, what I mean, rep for the whole for Bomb Deep, whatever. But
absolutely.
I think that'd be a banger
That would be.
because they got catalogs.
They do. And it's real like that New York mid-90s hip hop gritty
Yeah,
shit.
like the same
That
era, the same
grimy.
grimy shit.
Yeah, I like that matchup a lot. I think it's very interesting.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. I know
Would be.
you spoke on a group thing,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna bring it back with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Want to see Run DMC versus NWA?
That's a good one.
It's just like I know it's '80s, but possibly the two highest profile groups of that time.
Word.
And
And bruh, so what? The 80s was the shit.
and I like it because the styles is different. One is like they singing like I mean they rapping like, political and
Yeah.
sociological shit.
Yeah.
Another one is like trying to start the party.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a nice stylistic fight where it's like
Yeah, one verse. Yeah.
it's like they both gonna hit
And they both had hits. So
and they had
like they could go
big impact.
yeah. I could see that one. I could see that. So let's see. Um so you want to go 80s, right? You wanted to do the 80s? I got you one for the 80s.
All right.
This is the perfect 80s matchup, the dream matchup that everybody would want to see. And it's Rakim versus Big Daddy Kane.
Mm. Whew.
And
Whew.
I don't know who I'm going for in that. I just want to I just want to be able to witness that.
Man, that's a great fucking battle.
Rakim versus Big Daddy Kane.
I don't know. Like I told you.
Bro, did you see the video that was flying around? Rakim, he spit over the cream beat.
Yeah. You sent that to me.
Oh my
Bro, Rakim is fire, bro.
He's a fucking beast.
Like he's one of the guys that changed the game.
He's like
His rhyme scheme.
Bro, he's on Mount Rushmore of rappers.
He has to be.
He has to
like
be.
if you talk about top 5 or fucking Mount Rushmore and you
There's
don't got
4.
Rakim, bro.
There's 4 on Mount Rushmore.
No, but you know how like they'd be like top 5 dead or alive shit.
Yeah, no. But Mount Rushmore is 4 faces.
Mm-hmm.
So Rakim is 1. You got to pick 3 more. That's it.
Yeah, he's got it. Whether you do 3, 4, or 5, Rakim has to be somewhere in that fucking list.
Yeah,
just because of
he's Rakim.
Yes, and you gotta listen to Rakim. You can't say no and never fucking heard a Rakim song.
Yeah, your opinion is not fucking valid.
Exactly,
it's not important.
You got to
if you don't know Rakim music, you're irrelevant.
Yeah,
sorry.
Your favorite rapper bit off him probably.
Facts.
Man, that's
or
a
your
fact.
favorite rapper is not old enough to know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
But what else you got? Who you got next?
I'm gonna keep it in the same era, and 2 other Mount Rushmore worthy guys is LL Cool J versus KRS-One.
Bro.
I know they talked about it.
That I want to see that. Listen, man, I am a big KRS-One fan.
Oh, as am I.
I seen him perform live. I loved it. He was the headliner. He stole the show. It was like one of them all the rap shits that was going on back in like 2018.
Yeah,
bro. And the crazy shit is, like, the person I was with didn't want to. It was like, oh, who's the last one? It was like, oh, it's KRS-One. Oh, let's go. I was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, nah, we not doing that. I'm like, you don't know, you don't. She's like, I was like, you don't know who KRS-One is? And it was like, not really. And I'm like, no.
That's the teacher.
I said, no. We gonna stay and you gonna pay attention. And you gonna learn something today. Bro, he talk about mastering the art of MCing.
Yeah.
Bro, he just put on a whole. Now, mind you, it was probably like 6, 7 acts that went before him. Fucking Fat Man Scoop was on, and you know how he just livened shit up.
Fat Man Scoop, Clan.
he wasn't as good as Rakim. I mean, as KRS.
Of course not.
He wasn't. Yo, KRS-One came out there, bro, and I think I showed you video. I sent you the video. I had video of it.
Yeah.
So, and he came out there. He had these big ass, like these dudes come out, put out these big ass blocks spelled out KRS-One and like graffiti. And then he had a whole like break dancing crew come out, and they was break dancing on stage. And that shit went on for a good 10 minutes before he even stepped on stage.
Dope.
You know what I mean? And then he came out. He came out and ripped that shit. Ripped it. And I was like, yo, I'm good. Like, I saw one of the legends right now.
Probably the best live performer.
Word. That I've seen so far. As I can say.
And
I've seen a lot.
I'm with this matchup too. I'm opening up the old wound of Queens versus the Bronx with the South Bronx song and LL Cool J from Queens.
I think it'll be dope, man.
That would be fucking amazing.
And like if you look at it, they both pretty much started in the 80s.
Yeah,
they both started in the 80s, went through the 90s, 2000, like early 2000s, whatever. Kara's still putting out music.
Yeah, still doing fucking shows.
I mean, LL not so much anymore, but it don't matter.
Still an icon.
They basically went over 3 different decades at least.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they got the catalog. That should be good.
It would be.
Although, honestly, I think, cause see, now Verzuz is about hits.
Yes.
Right? And radio, what blew up big, what people recognize and remember.
Mm-hmm.
So, although I love KRS-One dearly, I might have to give the edge to LL because LL has so many popular hits that people know, and it's because he did a lot of the lady joints.
Yep. And
bruh, it's gonna be crazy. It'll be like
all the ladies gonna be for him.
But that's a given. But it's gonna be a point. It's gonna be like fucking Sound of the Police versus like Hey Lover, like some wild shit. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck?
Or I Need Love.
Word.
Whoop, whoop. That's a Sound of the Police.
Like it's gonna be a wild ass matchup, but wow, because it's hit for hit. And those are 2 hits.
It's a good style matchup. But
it's wow. It contrasts. There's a lot of contrast.
I like the contrast in styles, but LL Cool J does have more hits.
He does.
If you're gonna be fair.
Like commercial
hits. Yeah.
Yeah, like
but he's also, you could argue, more versatile in his subject matter. Where he did the ladies shit, he did diss records.
Did he? Did he? Holy shit. Jack the Ripper.
Even that shit where he did on the last verse of, was it 4 3 2 1?
Yeah, where he changed his verse up.
Yeah, him and Cannabis was a. He basically shut him down.
Cannabis didn't have a shot.
No,
he took a nice little shot at him with.
Nah, second round knockout was great.
That shit was dope.
Like,
but
and that's what kind of like would. How this matchup would be.
Yeah.
Like the real hip hop heads would probably be like, yo, KRS. But like if you encompass everything, it'd be like LL probably.
Yo, but at the end of the day, I'm a real hip hop head, but I love LL music.
They're both
fucking, like, yo,
goats.
Even that girly shit, that lovey-dovey shit he do, it played a part in my growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that shit has like fucking meaning to me because like, oh shit, I remember this. And I hear like Hey Lover or some shit like one of them shits, and it brings me back to that time. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, that it adds like the nostalgia effect to like, and so does KRS. But I don't know, man. That's a hard match. That's a hard match.
Can't call it.
But that one, the culture wins. Let's see what else I got. All right, so I wanted to do one with Nori, right? Because Nori is just a beast. Like, hit wise, he's a beast.
And one of the most underrated.
Yeah.
When it comes to hits.
He's not the greatest lyrically.
No.
Not at all.
And he would never say he is either.
Not at all. But he had his own style.
And a lot of slang that people use. like grimy. Like he made that shit fucking a word that
shit,
people use.
He had his own language.
Yeah.
Noribonics.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Nori's a beast, man.
And he introduced really the Neptunes to everybody. Like,
well, yeah. I think like when I think back of some of the earliest ones is Nori. I don't remember anything
like
before
Super
Nori.
Thug
Yeah.
was
That shit was dope.
that beat.
That beat
I
was
was
sick.
like, what the fuck?
That beat was sick.
That was the Neptunes.
That was Nips. So with Nori, I tried to come up with somebody, man, and I came up with Fat Joe.
Woo.
Nori versus Fat Joe. I think that'll be a good.
Another dude that slept on with hits. Like Fat Joe has hits.
Listen, man, there was a time that I stopped rocking with Fat Joe because of the whole bullshit where he went to Miami. He was repping I-95 South and all that bullshit. He had to change that I-95 South. And I was like, what the fuck?
Trio 5.
You from the Bronx. The fuck you doing rocking that? Like, that's just me, my old way of thinking. But, yo, Fat Joe was a beast, man. He had hits. And
still making hits.
He didn't, when he started, like I've been a Fat Joe fan since his second album.
Yeah.
Jealous One's Empty.
Yeah, that was a great album.
That was a great album. That was raw, gritty hip hop.
Even the Flo Joe shit too.
That was his first album.
Yeah, I
like that song. But that album.
No, it wasn't like Jealous One's Still Envy or Jealous One's Envy.
That motherfucker had that song. I got what he said. I got the game in the smash or some shit. Yo, me and Kyle was rolling at this shit, right? Like I went back and purchased his album years later, like late '90s, and then I was listening to it, and man, I just found it fucking comical.
Joe the Fat Gangster.
Yes. But Joe he wasn't always the most lyrical.
No,
his shit was just raw, gritty. Like you know what I mean?
Consistent though.
Yeah, but when it came and then once Pun got involved and all of that shit in Terror Squad, then he became a hit maker, man.
Yep.
He just changed the shit up.
No, he had to level up.
He just went to the top with that shit, bro. Like, and then
I mean, I know everybody was rocking when Lean Back came on.
Absolutely. They started rocking when fucking Don Cartagena.
Yeah, that was another great album. I think
that was a great album. I love that album.
Man.
That was what 98.
Yo, that Adios to Mañana.
Yes.
That shit was my shit.
Yes. I still listen to that album.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I listened to his second album. I listened to most of Joe's albums. So yeah, bro.
Man, that's a great matchup. I think Fat Joe got him.
You think Fat Joe got him?
Yeah.
Bro, but you gotta think, Nori got he got hits with reggaeton.
So does Fat Joe.
But
no, I mean he could throw that Oye Mi Canto shit.
20 for 20. I think Nori could go.
Nah, he's in a.
I think it'll be close. I think it'll be close.
But what if Joe comes out with the Twins '98 shit? Yes, you are in Fly Guy's hood.
Yeah.
But he comes with the pun. The Twins '98 shit.
All right, but Nori be featuring on people's shit. He could come with shit.
I'm saying like Fat Joe got features, bro.
Nori got features, bro.
I'm
just saying.
What about John Blaze?
Yeah, that was dope. That was a dope ass fucking song.
Bro, like he got like all the dopest niggas at that time and put him on one song.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. See, Fat Joe, he's that dude that he's good like with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like he was able to get Nas and who was it? Raekwon was on that one.
I think Raekwon was on that. If you want, I'll look it up. Give me a second.
And of course, they sampled the meth. Johnny Blaze, and the damn thing changed. So I like the little Wu-Tang in there. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't one of the Locks in there?
I think it was Jada.
Jada was in that.
John Blaze. It was Nas, Big Pun, Jada. Raekwon.
Oh my
That shit
god.
was a fucking banging that song.
Fuck.
The Don Cartagena shit was dope with Diddy.
Yeah.
Bet Your Man Can't with Links and Sace and Pun. Misery Needs Company with Nori.
No, yeah. No, Nori got the featuring with Pun.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yes. Boomerang, I think.
No. That's
Let me see.
Boomerang's a Pun song.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Nah, that's I think that's one's called something else.
Hold on. It's been a while.
I think You Came Up or something it's called.
Yeah, I think You Came Up. Yeah, you're right.
That shit was fire, son. I like the fucking vibe to that. That it's gonna be a really good matchup, man. I'll tell you that.
What the fuck is it?
But it's hard. It's hard to
like I was trying to come up with yeah, it is You Came Up. I was trying to come up with a big pun match, man. I can't, man. That's hard, bro.
Yeah, it's hard, man, because he's very unique.
Yeah.
And like his peak was fucking like ultimate peak.
Yeah.
And it's like very lyrical, very flow, like
and yo, Biggie can do whatever the fuck. I mean, I'm sorry, Pun can
mm-hmm.
do whatever the fuck you wanted. Like he said, you want to wild out, you want to dance, like he do whatever, right?
He was funny, he was gangster.
And now, when we were talking about the shit before we started the camera, I told you I would say Biggie, Biggie and Pun, right? One is big man versus big man, but
New York,
both New York, and Biggie could do whatever the fuck. He was versatile like that.
Yeah,
he could do whatever you need him to do. You want to get on some real grimy, gritty shit, he could do that. He could do the dance shit. He could do some shit, the slow shit, like for the lady type shit.
Yeah.
He could do whatever the fuck you need him to do.
Yeah.
My only thing is, like you brought up, and I agree, Biggie had a lot more commercial success, I would say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think people lean towards Biggie because of that.
He also had like the bad boy machine, like Diddy behind
Diddy
him, telling him like,
yeah,
we got to fucking do it for the radio.
Yes, absolutely. Like
a smart business move, but
yeah,
in the
absolutely was a smart business.
In the verses, that's what a lot of the deciding factor is. Like you said earlier, is that how many commercial hits, how many radio like friendly records did you have?
Yeah,
like Pun had a few, but he's more of like you bumping him in the car type shit.
Pun was on his way to that.
Yeah.
Because when
he didn't peak yet,
It's So Hard came out, he was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he passed.
I think he still had another level to go, actually.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because like 2 years later, Reggaeton came out.
Bro, he was fucking murdered it. What? He was already putting Spanish on the song.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Bro.
He was like ahead of the game.
He was.
He was ahead of the game. But that's what I'm saying. Pun was on the incline. He was on the rise.
Yep.
He was there. Like, and when It's So Hard hit, I think that song was commercially like probably his best song. Commercially.
Better than Still Not a Player. Because like I still hear people like they hear the piano dun, 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 and then I don't want to be a player. No,
I would say they're like equal. But bro, he was on the rise.
No, he was.
He was. Like if another album from him, bro, I couldn't even imagine. And it's the same thing with Biggie. Another thing, they both had 2 albums.
Yeah.
They both had 2 albums. One, I mean, Biggie had a double, but
yeah.
I mean, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not saying like stylistically it's a very interesting matchup, but
because they got everything. You got a little bit of everything.
They're versatile. They're funny. They got a lot of charisma.
Word.
Like, you know what I mean?
I think that would be a dope match. That couldn't be a dope match. Plus, unfortunately, they both not here, so
yeah.
You know what I mean? Who would come out? I don't know, to represent their music.
I would say Chris Rivers for pun.
And you have Biggie Sean come out.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
You know what I mean?
But you could have somebody from Bad Boy, bring back the Locks to do a little bit.
The Locks need to be in a versus.
They do. They do.
They need to be in a versus.
Versus somebody.
So since we talking about the Locks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to talk about it later, but since we said Locks, I got a versus here. It's group versus group. You ready?
Yeah.
So since we said the Locks, I'm gonna say Rough Riders versus Wu-Tang. Now, I get it.
It's hard, man.
I get it because Wu has more catalog. But mind you, this is only 20 songs.
Yeah.
Right?
Rough Riders got 20.
They got 20.
That's all you need in this.
They got 20.
Yeah. But I still think Wu got that one.
You know who fuck I think got it.
But it's
I think that's a good matchup.
It is. It is. Like
because there's no other fucking crew big enough to go against. Who do you got going against Wu? Like a whole crew.
There's nothing like Wu, man.
Exactly. They're unique as fuck. There's 9 individual rappers that came together like Voltron.
9 like.
Well, actually 10. I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Capadonna is a member, bro.
He is.
He's a member. And he's one of the fucking dopest lyrically.
He is.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll go on a ledge and say he's better than Matt Killer lyrically. Better than you got lyrically. So, because, bro, Capadonna is, and they've gone on record saying it, like, they looked up to Capadonna when he was spitting.
Yeah. I remember them saying that.
They looked up to him like, yo, he's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They thought they held him in a high regard. So
they did.
If these beasts holding him to a higher regard, then bro, come on.
That holds a lot of weight with me when his peers are holding him high.
As far as him being a member, I say he a member. I don't want to hear that unofficial member shit.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, on the documentary of Mike's and Men that was on Showtime.
Yep.
They said the reason that he wasn't in the group when he came out was because he was doing a bid.
Yeah.
He was locked up. He couldn't be there.
I remember that.
So when he came out, then they brought him.
Yeah.
So I say he's a 10th member, period. That's it.
And it's like all members of the Wu-Tang are really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Like there's no real fall off. Like they're all lyrical. It's I mean, you could have your order.
Yeah.
But like
I was gonna say I have an order in my head.
But they're all strong MCs, like collectively.
Yo,
Elevated Thoughts brought to you by.
I forgot where you live, bro. I forgot where you live. I left the door open.
It's not a game, folks.
Yeah, he's a fly guy for a reason. But I don't know. That's a hard one. I mean, I'm trying to figure out who else would you put up against the Wu. You don't have any more, like, because you have a lot of members in Rough Riders. You had the Locks, that's 3 members. Mm-hmm. DMX. Eve, Drag On.
Yeah. And later, like, Jin was on there. No, because I'm trying to.
I don't add that.
I'm trying to make their roster.
Let's say 7.
Okay.
Locks, DMX, Eve, Drag On. That was it. That was 6. Was anybody else?
I can't think of anybody else.
All right, so 6 versus 9. It's a better matchup than against,
and 2 great producers backing them.
Yeah,
RZA and Swizz. Yeah.
Shit, I want to see that matchup.
Yeah, I want another producer.
Yo,
matchup.
They need to go back to that, yo.
I like
that. They need to because there's some producer
battles,
producer matches that we need to fucking see.
Yep.
I need to see a fucking Havoc versus Alchemist. I need to see what we saw Primo.
You could match him up with somebody else. I want Dr. Dre to come out of his cave.
Well, Dr. Dre is recovering.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, Pharrell versus somebody. We got Dr. Dre out there. We got fucking.
I even put Kanye West as a producer.
As a producer, yeah, but I think he would probably want to do it as an artist.
Nah, I'll be like, just straight beats, homeboy. Straight beats.
I'm iffy. I like his more old shit. I like his older, more soulful, the chipmunk soul shit that he used to do.
But he has like a lot of.
I kind of came off of the whole Kanye thing.
No, I feel you. I'm just saying,
I don't think he's as good as he used to. Maybe he can be, but he hasn't been. He probably maybe it's still in there, but he hasn't reached that point again. To me, personally, like his earlier shit was fucking fire, and I think maybe he set the bar too high for me.
Maybe,
you know what I mean? Like he
reached a natural letdown.
And then I all the crazy shit he was doing and shit just turned me off to the whole.
I think of like the beats like Diamonds Are Forever and like Jesus Walks.
But see,
like,
that's his older shit,
bro. Like
that's what I'm talking about.
Even you could separate the newer shit. Just take your old shit, and you have a lot of catalogs. Remember, he was producing for Jay. He was producing for fucking Talib Kweli.
He produced for a lot of people.
Yeah,
he could
the Camera song, Down and Out.
If he bring all that shit, I'm with it.
Yeah, that's what I want him to bring.
That's what I want. Not the newest shit.
Nah,
the newest shit is kind of where he be trying too fucking hard and trying to like he let this he's a musical genius shit get to his head.
Yeah,
and then he tries some wild crazy shit and it don't go as good as his old sound. But it's Kanye, so people are giving it props because it's Kanye. No, like yo, yes, you are a fucking musical genius, but it don't mean that everything you fucking do is great.
No, not everybody has some.
Like he's taking some fucking. He's taking chances with shit that he's standing behind the musical genius shit. Like, well, I'm a genius. I know what I'm doing. No, fuck you, man. That shit sound whack to me.
Yeah.
I listened to hip hop my whole life. When you came out, you was dope. This shit don't sound dope like what you used to do. I'm calling a spade a spade. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not rocking with it. But if you come with the old school shit, I'm all with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like most of his bangers are from that era.
Yeah.
And I'm saying like those beats, bro, like from those songs that I referenced can go up against like
hell yeah.
Like it was like a symphony, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like I think he match up well against like a Pharrell or a fucking Dr. Dre. Just on some it's just unique and creative shit.
I could see him versus Dr. Dre. I think that'd be dope.
You know what? I was gonna bring up a crew one. I know you had mentioned one, but I want to see Dipset versus G Unit.
That's dope.
A New York crew versus another New York crew. This is early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and later on, 50 and fucking Cam beefed.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I don't know if there's still some animosity there, but early 2000s, New York, it was them two.
Yeah. Now, I kind of checked out for a while there. I wasn't a big fan of Dipset. I really wasn't. Now that's the crazy shit, because right now, like, I listen to some like the last two albums Jim Jones put out.
Yeah.
Fucking fire.
Well, he got better as a rapper. You know what I mean?
But still, he still has the same sound. You know what I mean? Jimmy's Jimmy.
True.
So I'm like, damn, like, I kind of fucked it. But see, I was hard headed when it came to hip hop, bro. I'm hard headed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, I'm loyal to the old sound, the old shit, the old hip hop. So like Dipset was kind of like the turning. It was a whole new era in hip hop, and I was still stuck on my '90s shit. I was still stuck on Wu, and I ain't fuck that shit. Like, bro, when Mace came out, I was bad boy. I love Biggie. You know what I mean? And I love the R&B shit they were doing, but I wasn't with this Mace shit. Like, I used to
make you feel so good.
I used to call him bubblegum rap.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And now I knew Mace murder.
Yeah,
or
Murder Mace. Yeah.
I knew
Murder Mace, Killer Cam.
Listen, I knew what he can do.
Yeah.
But I felt like he was dumbed down. It wasn't what I was expecting from him. I mean, and that kind of let me down.
That wasn't really him out
like
there.
Like the shiny suits and all that shit got on my fucking nerves. That's not who I was in the 90s.
After
I didn't
a while,
want
that shit was like,
bro, I didn't want that shit. That shit didn't look good on the locks.
Him and Diddy dancing in all the videos. Like,
but it was a money move. I get it.
It was.
You know what I mean?
I ain't mad at them.
To make his fucking money.
They made your money.
That's it. But so I was just like, I was very old school, hardcore hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
The grimy, gritty sound has always been who I am. It's always who I'm gonna be. But as I'm older, and now we got the hot rubbish that we have today.
Garbage.
Fucking trash.
Yeah, y'all know who it is, too.
And I don't give a fuck if y'all don't agree with me, but it's fucking trash.
It is trash.
So now I'll sit there and I'll talk to Kyle. And I'm like, yo, son. He's like, what? And I'm like, I was bugging, yo. Like,
yeah,
this was some good music.
It was.
And I'm like, yo, is it just like this shit is so trash that now I'm like realizing that this was, but going back, I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking kind of hot. And it's kind of like that's kind of what I'm doing with like Dipset and Jimmy Jones and
I'm telling you, like, Dipset's not gonna tell you that they're the most lyrical niggas.
Yeah,
but they're grimy.
Yeah,
they got the New York early 2000s sound.
Yeah,
and they was trendsetters.
Yeah, that they were.
And it's like
I fucks with it. I could admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong.
And a lot of niggas sleep on Cam, bro, but he kept it Harlem.
Cam has a very weird rap style. Like,
you know, he talks a lot like that lingo from the streets of Harlem. Like the Harlem niggas will get what he's saying. So it's like almost listening to a nigga from down south that you're like, I don't know really what he's saying. So I can't really connect what he's saying. But a lot of it is like drug talk and you know what I mean? But
so all right. So since we talking about Cam, right? And I was just talking about Mace. That's a matchup that I had put down. Mace versus Cam.
I like that matchup.
We know they have a history. They still have a beef going, I guess.
Yeah.
And maybe people were like, nah, that's not gonna happen, whatever. But like we saw Jeezy and Gucci. They did theirs. They put their shit to the side to do a versus.
No, yeah.
I think Mace and Cam could put, even if they don't agree, they don't make up. I think they could do the fucking verses.
They put on a show.
I think they put on a show. I mean, Cam probably slick ass mouth or whatever, but it is what it is. But at the end of the day,
he'll say some slick shit.
He'll say some slick shit. It's fucking Cam. But
it's like that's why you ran to ATM.
I think it'll be a good money move for both because it's proven that every time someone does a versus, the streams go up.
Yep.
Like 20-30%, sometimes more. So fuck it, bro. It's
I like that matchup.
It's two 90s dudes just fuck it, do what I do. There's a person who beefs there.
Yeah.
So that adds interest. That shit'll grab everybody's attention.
Absolutely.
That
it's Harlem.
That'd be dope.
You know what I mean? And from best friends to worst enemies, and now they, whatever now.
Yeah.
I like that matchup. I got one. It was another group one.
What?
It's interesting because these are all change-ups. It's like Outkast versus A Tribe Called Quest. This is like the alternative rap battle, group battle. So in the era of grimy, this is like the alternative, like that soul, that like funk shit, jazz.
Yo, Outkast gotta hit a weapon. They got Andre, bro. That's Andre 3 stacks. Like,
Big Boy's nice too.
Big Boy's nice. I was always an Andre fan though.
What I'm saying, like, Big Boy gave the gangster side to it.
To this day, I think I saw that motherfucker in Newport Mall one time.
What, Big Boy?
Nah, Andre.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Kyle was there with me. Yo, dude, he had like he had a fatigue jacket on, had some cut-off jeans, some platform shoes on, had a wig on. Like,
he looked like some crazy ass shit.
It was when he was wearing the real crazy shit. And I was looking, and he had like the bracelets, the big joints, like
Yeah.
like the big leather bracelet. He had some shit like that on his arm or some shit. And I'm like, yo, that look like fucking Andre. I could have swore it was him, bro. I don't know if it was him. I'll never get to know. But I'm like, yo, I swear that looked like Andre. Maybe it was somebody that dressed like him. I don't know.
Maybe.
But like, it looked like his face, but I didn't go up close to him. I was like kind of far, so I was like trying to see. Never know, but that'd be crazy.
That would.
That matchup would be crazy though. I like that.
I mean, the Low End Theory is one of the greatest albums in hip hop history from Tribe Called Quest.
Don't they got Midnight Marauders?
No, but I'm saying like that was
fucking dope ass album, bro.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the people that don't know Tribe Called Quest, bro, like Q-Tip and Phife Dawg, like, bro, Phife Dawg was slept on, but he always had like a verse that he would just come on and change the whole dynamic. And like, you know, I love them yellow, brown, Puerto Rican, they're Haitian, bro. It's like,
I'm Haitian. That'll be a dope match. So let's move along to the next one. I got an obvious one, but I'm not gonna go with that one right now. I got a less obvious one. I would say, so I got 50 Cent, and I know a lot of people was like, "Oh, he should do it with Ja." That's never gonna happen.
No,
it's never gonna happen.
No,
and 50 would fucking smash him. I don't want to. I don't
50
care.
got a lot of hits.
Ja got a lot of the girly hits.
Yeah,
but 50's in another zone, I think.
Yeah,
he's
is.
He's
a top tier.
Yeah,
like when it comes to catalog.
So I went with another top tier with him, and it's 50 versus M.
Yeah,
and
I like that.
And I'm like, yo, it makes a lot of sense. One is mutual respect there.
Yep.
Right. They got mutual respect, so that'd be dope. So we'll have like a Ray versus Ghost vibe where they're like vibing and chilling, and it's cool, right? But when they both came out, they was kind of on the same shit, dissing people, to get attention.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Welcome beef and
yes, and they both
controversial.
They both can spit.
Yeah,
they both had like fucking super hits. So I think it'll be a good matchup.
Get Rich or Die Trying was a classic.
A classic.
That was a game changer.
Like
you can't front. That was a fucking classic, folks.
That was. I love that album.
A lot of hits on that one,
bro. And M got a lot of hits.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be a good matchup.
That would be.
What else? You got any other ones?
Yeah.
That'll be that. Damn.
Now see, I know when we was talking, we had it a little bit differently.
Okay.
With that, I wanted 50 Cent and Jay-Z to go against each other.
Okay.
Just because, there's a little bit of animosity between them two. And I want somebody that's got enough hits to go against Jay. I mean, it's hard to pick a guy that's that has that.
See, and that's my thing with Jay-Z. I said Nas and Jay. I think people will be more attracted to that one.
Know what I'm saying? Like people are going to be like, they've been there, done that with that one.
Why?
Because they had that beef already.
Okay, they had that beef, but you could still. It's not about the beef. It's about hit for hit.
Yeah.
So it's all of Nas's hits versus all of Jay's hits. So that I think.
Like, you don't think Jay's too commercial for him?
Nah.
For a versus?
Nah.
Because that's why I put M with Nas, because they both have like lesser. It's more of like a technical.
Yeah, but if you want to go commercial for commercial, then you're gonna do Eminem versus Jay-Z, because they both super commercial.
You could.
You know what I mean?
You could.
So, but I think like aesthetically, people will see Nas and Jay-Z and like, yo, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Nas got bangers.
He does.
Even he got B-sides that are bangers.
But the sad thing is that a lot of times in the verses they go with radio, and we have a lot of people that are like, Jay's the GOAT.
Okay, people do say that.
Yeah,
I mean, but bro, there's people out there that.
But to
still,
me, Nas is better than Jay.
I would go the same way, me personally.
Yeah.
Like Jay's, I don't take nothing away from Jay.
No, I don't either.
But Nas is more my caliber of rapper. Like I like Nas.
Yep.
Because Jay talks a lot about money, jewels. Like he talked
He was
about
on that pimp shit when he first came up.
Yeah, he was on some commercial shit, like money, this and that. I'm not for that shit.
Yeah.
Nas talks about other shit. Nas was more artistic in delivering shit.
Yep.
You know, I gave you power.
And that's why I said
what was the name? What was the name of the song that he was talking, like spitting it in reverse? Oh fuck, I can't remember it. Why can't I remember it? It's on Stillmatic. Damn. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. But Nas is, I just like that kind of hip hop more.
No, that's why I wanted him with Eminem, is because stylistically, it's a better matchup when it's like two guys that can spit, that have unlimited rewind. I thought it was rewind, but I was like, nah, it's not rewind.
It's just too obvious. Yeah, that's it. But like he just, that's why out of Wu-Tang, that's why I love GZA. Because GZA is more, he's like artistic with his shit. Fucking Fame was dope. He used famous people's names to build a fucking whole story.
Yeah, I love that song.
What was the other one he did like that?
Well,
he did Labels
with the animals. Did he do one with
I don't remember. Fuck. But Labels
is another one.
Tommy ain't my motherfucking boy. That shit. What was the other one? There was another one. Fame and something else. It was on his, like around that time.
Man,
but whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like it's kind of artistic takes on hip hop, and they create these things, and it's just different concepts.
Yep.
That's what I like. I don't like just regular, like, I get it. I could listen to this shit once in a while.
Yeah, like the money shit.
Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna listen to some JC shit.
Oh yeah.
I was super hyped when they put that shit on Spotify because I ain't had Tidal.
Yeah. Hey.
I already had Spotify way before Tidal came out, and then I'm like, I don't want to go get another subscription.
Yeah.
Everything is fucking subscription based now.
Word.
So, but like now his shit is on there, so I still be bumping that J.
You know, you gave me an idea, bro.
What?
So it's like a matchup. Okay. So I'm altering one that I had before.
Okay.
This is an underground one. Remember we talked about artistic?
Yeah.
I want Immortal Technique versus GZA.
Ooh.
Awesome, like other shit. Like I originally had Joel Ortiz on that one.
Yeah,
but I want this is more of the minds matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a better.
Yeah.
That's a better one. Because like my whole thing with when you said Immortal Technique and Big L, stylistically they too different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
sometimes the style make the fights.
Oh wait, no, you said
Joel Ortiz.
Joel Ortiz, right? Who's Big L one? You said Big L.
Oh, Royce the 5'9" versus Big L.
Big L. Yeah, I mixed it up. But like Joel, he gonna bar him up all day.
Yeah.
It's just bars. And Immortal Technique is like he dropping knowledge and telling you about like fucking ultra like MK Ultra and wild shit, you know what I mean? Conspiracy theories and all that
Stockholm Syndrome.
All that shit in there, you know what I mean? One of my favorite songs, which was crazy, Dance with the Devil.
Yep. Oof. Classic. Oof. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
but see that shit, it tells a story and it is different. It's not just bars.
Just two knowledge based MCs.
Yeah.
Like that.
I could rock with that.
That one
is good.
That one's for me. Like
now, if you want to go bars, we could do like Big L Joel.
Yeah.
Big L versus Joel. See what I did there? Because I mean, I love Joel Ortiz.
No, he's
dope as fuck.
Very slept on.
Very slept on.
It's
a shame, but I think he would like it. In the late '90s, early 2000s, Joel would have been fucking huge monster, huge.
Yeah,
but we in this bitch ass era of hip hop. So
he's still that New York prototypical bars, but he brings it at an elite level.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we got it.
So those are some good matchups. Now, let's see. I came up with like 2 R&B ones.
Okay, R&B is good.
So, because I don't want to just do all hip hop.
Yeah. Versus could be anything, really.
I got, and this is just I just put it together because it's 2 of my favorite R&B groups.
Mm-hmm.
I have 112 versus Jagged Edge.
Mm.
I'm leaning towards Jagged Edge winning that one, but I like that matchup for me because that's just 2 of my favorites. Like I said, growing up in the '90s, in the early 2000s, bruh, love those 2 groups. Another one I got was Dru Hill versus Jodeci. And it's kind of different eras, right?
Yeah.
I get that. But the reason I put it is because, man, Dru Hill was a fucking ripoff of Jodeci.
Yeah.
They took their style. So fuck it. You want to take the style, now put that style up against that style and let's see who the fuck wins.
Let's see.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I dig it. I mean, like, I get that matchup. I switched it with Dru Hill versus 112 because
that's good too though.
That's like same era,
kind of same era, yeah.
2 groups that was like on top of that stage.
Late '90s
shit. Like Jagged Edge, they came a little bit after, but
they was around 98, 99, I think.
Yeah, they those heavyweights though.
Yeah.
But they don't really make those kind of groups no more, man. That's the thing of the past.
Jagged Edge still putting out music.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the
they
new groups.
They last album, I would listen to it. I ain't listen to the whole thing because it's like fucking 40 songs.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I got through the whole shit because so much music be coming out so much now, like
very oversaturated.
Yeah, I can't. But I'm looking at old school people, like a lot of different shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They still putting out music.
No, absolutely.
So, I didn't get to listen to the whole album, I don't think, but it sounded like Jagged Edge. It still sounded like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I fucks with it.
Nah, I mean,
I won't say it's their best album.
Nah, but
it's still them. It still have that sound.
You know what you're gonna get with them.
I think the quality of the music is still there.
Yeah.
I fucks with it.
Nah, I dig it. This ain't. I forgot to mention this one, the hip hop one.
What?
But there's an East Coast, West Coast one of 2 guys that is Busta Rhymes versus Ice Cube.
Ooh.
Is that Ice Cube really don't have a matchup? Kind of from the same era. They started from a group, like Ice Cube's a little older, but they both started in a group.
Oh man,
they both got hits.
Like honestly, if Redman wasn't going against Meth, in the next one, I wanted to see like a Busta and Redman.
Yeah, I think that would have been a great one
because they both have that. They both have their own unique, crazy styles. I think they both very underrated.
Yeah,
they slept on both of them.
Oh yeah,
and they both lyrical beasts.
Oh yeah.
So I think that would have been a really good matchup.
It's like who can you match fucking Busta Rhymes with? Like
they were talking about Missy Elliott, but
no, come on.
I don't. That's what they were saying.
I love Missy Elliott, but don't do that to Busta Rhymes.
I don't know how he would feel going up against.
Yeah, they never had an intergender match.
This is the first time for everything. I just don't see.
I don't think that should be the one though.
I don't think Missy versus Fuck that.
No.
But like I said, I think Busta and Red would be a good matchup. I think personally.
Yeah.
Just because, like I said, they both underrated. They both have they both wild. They both got bars. They could spit like fucking animals. You know what I mean? Like they crazy.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the only other guy that I could think with Busta Rhymes, like somebody like Ludacris.
He did one with Nelly.
Yeah, but he smashed Nelly though. Like,
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
nah, me neither.
You
But I just know off the top of my head, Nelly don't got that much compared to
what do you?
Ludacris.
So I looked over here, right, and I saw this, and I'm like, what do you think about like let's just say they did a Busta versus ODB?
Oh, I would love that one.
I think that would be dope.
They're very unique characters from the same era.
That's what I'm saying. You need Busta is so unique in
Both
his
over the
character.
top.
Yes, and you need someone that's gonna match that energy.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's tough. It's tough, but
I mean,
we gotta find somebody for Busta because Busta needs to get his flowers while he's alive.
yes.
While he's here, he need to get his fucking flowers.
Come on, man.
His last album was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's always been, and he's always fucking had hits.
Bro,
Like that's one thing I'll say about Busta. Like I always like got Busta's albums or whatever, and that's the one thing about Busta that I would say is like I never could say like I like the entire album. Right. Like he always have some bangers on there, and then there'll be some songs. Maybe he's trying shit, maybe he's experimenting, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like it didn't hit with me.
Right.
That's one thing I always said. But he always fucking had a couple hits on his album.
Yeah.
On every album he put out, he had 3 or 4 hits, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like bangers. Big bangers. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So add it up, it's gonna add to 20. He got them 20. And them 20 ain't gonna be easy to beat.
Nope.
That's just on his shit. And he got features where he killed shit.
Yeah.
So, he need to get his fucking flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he needs a credible matchup. That's why I picked Ice Cube. It has to be somebody with the legendary status that has a catalog. Somebody that's there because they try to put T.I. up with him. I was like, nah, bro.
And T.I. was like, the whole generational bullshit.
Fuck all that shit. You sound scared, homeboy.
That's what it was to me. That's what it sounded like to me.
That's what it sounded like, right?
Yep.
Like, come on, man. Busta Rhymes even called you out, yo.
Busta just like, he just wants to smoke with somebody.
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a fuck who I do the verses with.
He like, whoever want it, just come get it.
Exactly.
That's why I love Busta, man. But yeah, that last album was fucking phenomenal.
It was.
I'm still bumping. It came out in late October. I'm still bumping that shit.
And you know what? They need to bring him back to bring him his flowers. Mm-hmm. Let's bring Tretch from Naughty by Nature, and he could be an opener.
Bro, fuck that. Naughty by Nature need a fucking matchup. Bro.
Exactly.
Naughty by Nature. Come on, son.
Bro, I know Uptown Anthem, bro. That shit got me hyped. Whenever I hear that shit.
I mean, it's not gonna go with everybody.
No,
everybody's not gonna agree with this shit because there's a lot of like you were saying earlier.
Regional shit.
Yeah, regional rappers and people who don't fuck with certain shit. But, bro, it's not. It ain't for everybody.
It's not supposed to be for everybody.
So, music is gonna hit with some people and it's not gonna hit with other people. There's a lot of rappers out there from even back in the era that I love that I ain't fuck with them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like people probably gonna give me shit for this, but there's a couple songs I like of his, but I wasn't really a big 40 fan.
Oh, 40 Cal? E40.
Yeah.
Okay, E40. Yeah.
Just his lingo, the way he talked.
He like
it wasn't like I told like I already said earlier, I wasn't fucking with Mace at a certain point because I like gritty hardcore. I'm born and raised in Jersey City.
Yep.
I'm literally like right across the river from New York.
Yeah.
So I grew up on the New York gritty sound.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my heart is in hip hop.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yes, I could listen to some party joints. Yes, I could listen to this, and that, whatever. The love joints here.
You have the core
But
the
that's
core
what
sound.
my shit is, the gritty hip hop, New York 90s.
Yes.
That's where I'm at.
I agree.
So if you go too fucking far left with that bullshit, you lost me, homeboy.
I get it. Like, he created a lot of slang words. I salute you.
Yeah,
like that,
I get it. I'm not gonna take no credit from what he done in hip hop.
Nah, he put in work. I give him that.
You know what I mean? And like, he made one of my favorite songs, Bang Bang Niner Gang.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? I stay rocking that shit.
Yeah.
Let football season come around. You're gonna hear me pull up with that shit on.
All right.
I did that day. We got our ass busted.
Yeah, I remember that.
Shut the fuck up.
Came in real confident that day.
We had a lot of injuries.
Mm-hmm. But
it is what it is.
And that's what I was saying. Like, one of my boys that actually lives in the Bay, where E40 was from.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a post from him on Facebook. He was like, he always talks about verses. He always, like, you know, does this whole thing about verses and goes deep into, like, their, you know, analyzing the battle and shit. And he's like, you know, for this Rain Ghost one, not really feeling it. I was like, what? I was like, yo,
does he watch this?
Wu is legendary. I think he might.
Yo. He just disappointed me, man.
And, you know, I just had to put the GIF of RZA throwing up the W. I'm just gonna leave this right here. All right. Like, there's no hip hop without Wu.
Yeah, I don't understand how anybody could not love Wu.
But you like all the other verses, and you like hip hop, but you're not gonna like the Ray versus Ghost one. I just the dots didn't connect for me with that one.
I don't understand it. But this is by far my favorite, and my second favorite is RZA and Preem.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
I remember that because that was when everybody was on lockdown, the quarantine shit.
Yeah,
man,
like that was the one that really took off verses.
I think that was the first one.
I think they had one before that.
No, not like on Instagram.
Oh, not on the. Yeah, you're right.
Like, because this shit was like the private. It was like Swiss and like
Timbaland,
Tim, Swiss, and who's the other one? It was another producer. I can't remember his name right now. Fucking famous as hell. Anyways, whatever.
Oh, Just Blaze.
Just Blaze.
There it is. Just Blaze.
So and this is where with Swiss he dropped that song that he's never gonna release.
Yeah.
It had Jay-Z, Nas, Jada, and DMX or something like that. Fuck, drop that shit. And they
come on, man.
No, he explained why he won't drop it.
Yeah.
He said, like with juggernauts like that, they're gonna always want to outdo each other.
Yep.
So they're gonna like, let me redo my verse to best this one, and then but let me redo mine. And they always gonna want to best their verse, and nobody's gonna be happy with it, so he can't put it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, just put it out.
Just let that fucking shit leak on the internet.
That's all.
The whole song, beginning to end.
Make a nice story about it.
Just say you don't know how it happened.
Intern fucking stole your laptop.
Whatever. I just want to hear that fucking song. Word. I just need to hear that fucking whole song.
Yeah,
I never heard the whole song.
Nah, man, and
I want to be able to bump that shit in my car. That shit was a dope ass song. But yeah, that's where it started. I think RZA and Preem was the first. That's why it was the only producer one.
Yeah, like that. Like two of the best.
Yeah,
and like it wasn't just like
it was
mediocre,
just, bro. That was just fun.
That was,
I put the lights on my TV like we got behind us. Turned the lights off, had the TV glowing, chilling, had my own little snacks or whatever. It was a whole little party by my fucking self.
Bro, they put on a show.
It was, and then you hear the stories, and that's what I like with verses.
Yep. Especially the producer ones. Like they did it like DJs, those guys.
Yeah.
In that one.
Bro, like, look, man, I love to hear the stories behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big wrestling fan. Well, I won't say anymore, but I was a big wrestling fan. I love to hear like the old dudes talking about stories on the road.
Yeah, like behind the
scenes shit. I love when I heard Preem and RZA sharing stories and shit. That shit.
Absolutely.
I'm like a fucking kid in the candy store. Like, yes,
Yeah,
this is what I love.
absolutely, man.
You know what I mean, like
those are like the little fucking gems that you don't get.
Yeah,
and they're just like, I was like, oh wow. Like years later, it's
like
like
even like I was telling you, I was watching Nori Drink Champs and fucking he had on Lords of the Underground.
Nork, where you at?
And the fucking crazy shit is like the gem that they dropped was like Tragedy technically gave Lords of the Underground they name.
Yeah.
Because apparently he said that I think it was Molly Mall he told that he wanted to name his first rap group. Whenever he gets a rap group, he wanted to name them Lords of the Underground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then whatever, couple I guess years went by or whatever, and then it was like Lords of the Underground. They didn't have a name. It was like Funky something, I forgot.
Yeah.
And then Funky Kings or some shit, I don't know, some wild shit. And then like that shit wouldn't have went. So then he gave him let's do Lords of the Underground.
Oof.
Gave him that. Rest is history.
So shakalaka.
So now the crazy shit
Here
is
come the Chief Rocker.
In essence, if they didn't steal the name Lords of the Underground, CNN could have potentially been called Lords of the Underground.
Yeah. Capone and Noriega, for you that don't know.
That's crazy to me.
Not the channel.
That's the little gems that I love to fucking hear, like the wild shit,
bro. That's dope.
That was a dope ass interview. If you ain't see it,
I'm gonna watch it. I gotta support my North dudes. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But I don't know,
man. And Lords of the Underground, that's a pretty cool name, yo.
That's a dope ass fucking name, son.
Just thinking about it, like that is a dope name.
That was dope.
Like they came in with a dope ass name. They're like, fuck that shit that we had. We're going with this.
Yes.
Good move.
Good move.
Great move.
Fucking Jersey.
Like,
fuck, bruh. Yeah, man. Like, I want to see Queen Latifah in the battle.
Oh
man.
In
the verses. I don't know who I would put her up with right now. On the spot, thinking about it. I
can't put nobody.
It's hard because she's like the GOAT female.
She is. Bro, she broke down the barriers. Like she kicked the door down. Like I know there was like Shy-Ra was before her, and you know Roxanne Shante and fucking, you know,
yeah, but
MC Light,
but
Queen was different.
She was different, and she evolved. And she had more longevity than these people,
and she carried herself like a superstar, like that. Like her presence.
She's always been a fucking superstar.
Like that presence,
another fucking Jersey legend.
Yeah. I mean, I know I said that in the last hip hop episode, but Jersey is so slept on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can't talk about hip hop without mentioning Jersey's contribution to it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear all that. Look, everybody else gets their fucking credit, but it's like we kind of skip over Jersey when it comes to like giving them their props.
Mm-hmm.
When do you ever hear people giving props?
Nah, we the little brothers.
We just like lumped in with New York.
Yeah, we New York little brother.
Yeah.
Like the pain in the ass little brother that won't fucking leave you alone. But fuck y'all. Jersey got some legends.
They do. And the sound gritty. A little bit different though.
Yeah.
But gritty. Like, come on, man. Like Redman, Naughty by Nature, Queen Latifah, Lords of the Underground, all at the same time coming out. And then the Fugees a little bit later. I'm like, yo, this is like,
that's a lineup.
Just in that short amount of time. Man, I know guys like Joe Budden came later, but like in that short amount of time, these are heavyweights. These are royalty in hip hop. And it's like, you know, whatever. What? But y'all, you gonna tell me, look me in the eye and be like, yo, Lil Wayne's the GOAT. And
that shit, I can't, yo. I can't do that shit, bro.
I was like, nothing against Wayne, but no.
Like, bro, you that's so disrespectful to so many fucking people that can't. That's disrespectful as fuck to Rakim.
Yep.
That's disrespectful to fucking Kane. That's disrespectful to who else you want to Biggie, fucking
Tupac.
That's disrespectful.
LL Cool J.
That's fucking
KRS-One.
It's disrespectful.
Pun.
Listen, man. He might be the GOAT of New Orleans.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
You could be that. You could be the GOAT of the South.
Yeah, you might be that. You're
not the all-time GOAT of hip hop.
Fuck out of here.
It's not happening.
And these little kids with that shit, yo.
No, I know some of my homies say that shit. They're my age range. Fuck. Nah.
I'm not taking his skill away, but it's not. It's nah.
Nah, I've never been a Wayne fan. I'm not going fucking front. He's not for me. His style's not for me. I wasn't. There's songs that he's been on that I like.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not gonna say he's trash.
No, he's not trash. He's not trash.
But it's just not for me, and I don't think he's GOAT. I don't think.
Hell no.
I don't even put him top 10 for me.
Me neither.
So if you can't go top 10, like you can't be in that conversation.
Nah.
Because the real GOATs is in the top 5, and I'm not putting him in the top 10. So,
but like, it's so many dope artists to even have a fucking top 5.
We got fucking like what? Fucking damn near 50 years.
Yeah. Almost
50 years of hip hop, let's say. And all these
I think it's
artists,
like 42.
Yeah, I'm
officially.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like,
but yeah, almost 50 years.
Almost 50. Let's round it up.
Yeah.
Let's say 50 years of fucking hip hop and all these fucking artists, all these fucking real lyricists, all these fucking.
You really would have to break it down into categories.
Yeah, it has to.
Like GOAT categories. He would lyrical.
Like he'll be a GOAT in a certain category, but not of hip hop.
Nah, not all time.
That's not happening.
Nah. I think it's funny that a lot of people champion him for GOAT talk.
I don't know why.
It's like it must be like the new way. So a lot of people nowadays talking about it shifted from Jay-Z being a GOAT.
I'll make a case for that.
To Lil Wayne.
To Jay-Z before Wayne.
Yeah, me too. And then some people saying Drake as a GOAT. And I'm like,
how? No. He don't even write his own shit.
Yeah.
He has ghostwriters.
That to me, you don't get that. If you got ghostwriters writing your shit.
Yeah. Like, nah, your writer's a GOAT, not you.
Yeah.
I mean,
have a seat.
there was an argument about ghostwriters and shit on a. Did I send it to you? It was on a Breakfast Club recently.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Gilly was on there talking about it or whatever. I don't see. And it was like, oh, only in hip hop do we do that shit. Where like yo, you have all these people.
Or other genres, they don't write their.
They don't.
Shit.
They have writers and they just sing it.
They do,
and they get the credit.
Like CeeLo Green writes a lot of hits for these groups,
but hip hop was a whole different monster.
Yeah, it's
the way it was brought about was different.
You had to stand on your art form.
Yeah,
like it's like. Somebody else can't write for you and then be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You the fucking dopest.
Yeah.
But it's like,
bro,
we judge differently, bro.
Yeah, it's just hip hop. It's just how it is. It's because man, like back in hip hop, man, it was when it started, it was like no biting, all that shit, like originality, all of that shit,
and that was on every level. Like if we was breakdance crews, like. I can't bite off a move that you created.
Yeah.
That was a fucking award.
Yeah.
Tagging.
Yeah.
You can't tag the same way I do.
Yeah.
Like
it was about it was an emphasis on originality. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Originality was key.
Yes.
And that's why like yo, how you original if you got somebody writing shit, you ain't write that.
It just comes down to the nature of the beast, which is everybody biting off everybody.
Yeah.
And that's why I told you earlier, I like the regional shit. It gave me a diverse platter to choose from with musically.
Yeah.
So it's like different sounds, and I like the diverse sounds. Like whenever I was tired of listening to the New York, Jersey gritty shit.
Never tired.
No, I mean like when my ears just needed something different sonically.
I never need something different sonically.
Fuck out of here. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like
that's when I put on R&B.
Outkast or Tribe Called Quest.
That's when I put on R&B.
Common, like something different.
Yeah. Common, my dude.
And it's like, okay, the regional shit, but they were original and distinct. Now it's like, oh, I want to fucking pop off and go number one. So I'm gonna copy Drake's blueprint.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm gonna bite the Migos flow.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling you earlier. Like, or before we recorded, people stopped focusing on originality when it was like less focus on the art.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And more focus on getting money. So in the beginning and shit, even through the 90s, it was just about the art.
Yeah.
It was about putting out the best version of your art.
Yeah.
Right? And most original.
Yeah. And like the totality of an album.
Yeah.
Like the order, the interludes, the intro.
And all that shit, yes. But once ringtones came around, everybody wanted a ringtone beat because they could monetize it.
Yep.
And once that shit came into play and people started getting money off of monetizing ringtones and stupid shit like that, now it's all right, what's my next big hit where I could get money from it?
Yep.
Where I can make all this money.
And it takes less effort.
Yeah. And then from there, it was like, oh, well, such and such, that shit went hard.
Mm-hmm.
That shit made mad money.
Right.
You know what I mean? It went like 5-time platinum. Let me kind of like do something similar.
Yeah.
And then that's when originality went out the window.
It did.
And it was just like, fuck it. It's just a money grab for everybody. That's how
cash
I see
out.
It. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. But that's why I still love the old school shit, man. That's why I still love old school artists who still, putting out music.
Yeah, you gotta still support them.
Because they still like rock with originality.
Absolutely.
They stick to themselves, man. And that's what I like. You know what I mean? Did you hear my boy Drift shit?
No, not yet.
Check it out. I think you'll like it.
He's what, from Jersey too?
East Orange.
All right. East Orange in the house.
Yeah. So
right next door.
I'm gonna put you onto that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's dope.
Definitely check it out. I like supporting Jersey artists.
And he could spit.
Yeah.
That's what I always support his shit, bro. It's my guy. My boy Drift.
Shout out to Drift.
Pull up his shit right quick. But yeah, there it is. It's called What My Soul Sounds Like. Check that out. It's not too many. There's a couple songs on there.
That's all good. I'll definitely check that shit out.
10 tracks. It just came out in January, bro. It's fucking fire, bro.
Yeah?
Fucking fire. Hey, Drift, bro. That shit was dope. I told you that. I'm putting it on here. That shit dope. If y'all ain't hear it, go check out my boy. It's called What My Soul Sounds Like. Just look him up. Drift, a.k.a. King Kojo. This shit is dope. And I told him, and it gave me this. There's a song on there. There's actually, it's that old school like 90s, early 2000 vibe to me.
Yeah.
And there's an actual song, and I told him like it gave me like late 90s bad boy vibes.
Okay.
So I'm like, I fucks with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
It's real hip hop for me, man. That's my guy. Check it out.
No, I definitely am, man. Always on the lookout for shit like that. So then that's Drift, spelled Drift.
Yeah. A.k.a. King Kojo.
That's right. For everybody else that wants to check him out, please do.
Word.
And and you know what's crazy?
What?
I just got a late thought about another Verzuz, but it's just straight on technical ability.
What?
I want Twista versus Tech Nine, and just on some speed shit. Just on some breath control, fucking.
That'll be the fastest fucking Verzuz.
That'll take all about 15 minutes.
All 20 tracks.
40 tracks in 20 minutes.
There you go.
Like, damn.
Yeah, that'll be dope though.
They're trying to think outside the box, you know what I mean? But hip hop, you can go in so many directions.
It's just so many different potential matchups, man.
Yeah.
Like the next one is actually going to be Isley Brothers versus Earth, Wind, and Fire.
It's gonna be fire.
That's gonna be fire.
Two legendary fucking groups, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You could do so much shit out here, man. Like,
and it doesn't have to be just hip hop. You know what I mean? Like every genre could do a versus. Like if the interest is there.
I mean, I don't want to see hip hop and R&B. That's it. Personally.
Nah, but I'm saying like the concept.
I mean, they done reggae already.
Yeah. And then they did an unofficial producer battle, reggaeton, like Looney Tunes versus Tiny producers.
They did? Who?
Oh, they just did it on their Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Same concept, but
I wouldn't mind seeing like Swiss and Tim versus get like into like reggaeton.
Yeah, they should. And you know, once it grows, like you could have a fucking Daddy Yankee versus Don Omar fucking.
Because bro, that's a market that is just waiting to be tapped.
Bad Bunny versus Anuel, fucking J Balvin versus Maluma.
Yeah, somebody
like
there's
a lot of potential growth in there.
There's a lot of Spanish people that watch this shit.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of Spanish people that will watch it if you do that.
When you get an international audience.
Listen, man. Whew, the motherfucking the whole Latin sound is taking over.
We see Yandel versus Zion Lennox.
Like they're going mainstream in America. You know what I mean? Like, and they gotta get props for that shit. Look at what was it? What's these dudes? They did the song with Osuna. These niggas. Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, Black Eyed Peas. Yeah,
they made a whole album of Latin sound
with Latin artists.
Yeah, and Latin artists.
The whole fucking thing.
Yeah, every song has a Latin feature.
But Will.i.am is a genius musically. Like that dude.
But I'm just saying,
he's forward thinking.
The sound, bro. I was listening to Z100 and fucking. They played a Bad Bunny song.
Yeah, and I'm like, I heard that the other day.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
like, bro, and it's like off his album.
Yeah,
it was just straight Spanish music. It wasn't like a feature.
No English. It was change up.
Fuck my head up. I'm like, wait, when the hell did it change? When did I put La Mega on?
For real, like, but that has crossover ability. Like,
yeah, so they need to get into that market too.
I think they will.
The Latino market, bro.
I think they will.
Because that shit'll be dope too.
You have some very heated battles.
Listen, man. Look at Bad Bunny's his little concert that he did, that going through the city on the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
That shit had views.
It did.
Bad Bunny's big business right now.
You know how many followers he has on Instagram? Like 40 million.
Yo, can we get like a 10th of that?
Can we get 400?
What?
Damn.
Fuck. 40 mil.
Just straight shitting on social media right now.
But yo, Bad Bunny is big business right now.
He is.
And they need to tap into that, bro.
Like, the dude's gonna be in WrestleMania next month. Like, that cross
just dropped his sneaker line.
Yeah, with Adidas. Like,
but
bro, that's money.
It's money.
And
he's willing to do it. I know he is.
Oh, of course. He'll do it for the culture.
Oh yeah, bro.
And reggaeton has a lot of influence from
hip
hop, but early hip hop from New York.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there was a debate in the Latin world of like, people not giving Panama the shine that all like El General used to do was write reggae songs in Spanish.
Yeah.
That's reggae in Spanish. The term reggaeton was given by DJ Playero and Daddy Yankee in 1994.
Wow. So
reggaeton is a Rican thing.
Just so y'all know.
Just so y'all know the history of the word. And it encompasses, like, this is the branches from the fruit of hip hop. Like, This is one of the children.
Mm-hmm.
This is like you come up in the island, you listen to reggae music, and you listen to hip hop from New York.
Yeah.
Throw a little salsa in there, a little bit of other things. You have a new fucking thing. That's
it.
a moneymaker.
And it's dope as fuck.
It is.
I remember when I didn't want to fuck with it.
You can't have a party without that music, bro.
I remember somebody got in my car and they wanted to put fucking Dego on. Slip that shit in my seat.
Dego.
This is 2003, 4-ish.
Mm-hmm.
They put a fucking Dego CD in my car. Get that shit out of my fucking radio. And I pulled this, I threw that fucking CD in the back seat so quick. But, bro, when I get into it, I'm like, oh, this shit is dope.
If you really understand like what he's saying,
yeah,
like he's spitting knowledge.
But that's the thing though, like I understand him. This goes back to me being hard-headed.
Yeah, yeah.
And wanting my only certain sound of music. I didn't want to branch out and listen to different shit.
Mm-hmm.
So get that shit the fuck out of here.
Yeah, hey, I get it.
And you know what song actually got me to start listening to reggaeton?
Which one?
Rakim and KY, Down.
Wow. Woo!
Because I like that song.
Woo!
I like that song.
The album was a classic, the masterpiece.
Yeah. I like that song, and I went and bought that album.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I started listening to that album. And then from there, I think I bought who album I bought? Was it? I think it was a Zion album that came out around that time.
Oh yeah,
had like a white cover.
Yeah. What? Oh, Zion Lennox one?
No, it was just
Zion.
Just
Zion. Okay, so you got him maybe like in 2006.
Yeah, that was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's around time. That's when like Down came out like 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
So it's around that same time. Those are the two first albums I bought, and then from there it just grew.
Yeah. Hey.
And then I kind of like fell off on it, but then you know who got me back into reggaeton?
Oh,
Nicky Jam.
Yeah. You know, I told a certain somebody that Nicky Jam was coming back. This was in 2012.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing him post shit from Colombia.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all better work with him while he's still cheap. Because he's going to come back.
Yeah. And
then he fucking came back. And now he's untouchable right now. You can't even reach him with a 10-foot pole, homeboy.
So yeah, like 2017, I started listening to that shit. What was that song he had? El Amante or something like that?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I like that song a lot. And then I was listening to a lot of his shit. And then that's when I got into, like, he had like the remix with like Ozuna.
Yep.
And then there was, I think Bad Bunny was on the remix. And I remember like early 2017. Let me see. No. Yeah. Early 2017. It was like May, right? Fucking, it was Gary's birthday. And we was going to fucking some club that I didn't want, some like lounge or whatever in the Bronx that I didn't want to go to.
Cause sound like that.
Because Buttercup, yeah, yo. So I, story time. Story
time.
Fucking
sit around the campfire, kids.
The plan was we were supposed to go to like some dive bars, get some drinks, and just chill out for the night on some cool shit, right?
Some cool shit.
That's what he said he wanted to do for his birthday, Gary. Cool.
But of course,
Buttercup comes in this picture, right?
With his crazy ideas.
He's like, oh, we should go to the fuck is this place? Salsa con Fuego.
Oh, he with this.
And I'm like, the fuck is that? Oh, it's a spot over in the Bronx. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not what we was trying to do. You fucking up the vibe, bro. That was not the vibe for tonight.
He want to go like,
mind you, like I had on like Jordans or some shit.
Yeah, some shit. You need some shoes to get in.
Yes. Like, oh, it had to be like, it was some weird shit.
Button down shirts and shit.
So we wound up going over there and they put Bad Bunny on in the car. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I wasn't listening to it, whatever. I didn't know who Bad Bunny was.
Yeah.
And then a few months later, like in August, sure enough, I started listening to Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Because he was on the Nicky Jam song.
He got better. When I first heard him,
yeah.
So now,
yeah,
he's a lot better technically.
Yeah,
he's taken over.
And I love Bad Bunny's music.
Yeah,
he's dope.
It's catchy shit.
He's dope.
Like he got the formula right now.
Yeah,
whatever it is, he got it.
He's not scared to try new shit.
He's not.
And that worked in his favor.
Yeah, and he knows how to work the
all right. So Nicky Jam, I listened to his album, right? What was it? El General.
What was it? Not fucking.
What was it? I don't know.
Phoenix or
I think it was before that one. I fucking phone right here.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I was listening to his album, and I'm like, yo, a lot of these beats sound similar. Like it's like he just stuck with a similar. Like it'll have a little difference, but like the drums will kind of sound the same and shit. And he just spit differently on it.
Yep.
And I'm like, but I like Nicky Jam. I'm like, all right, I fucks with it. But nah, you right. It was Phoenix.
Oh, it was Phoenix.
Yeah, it was Phoenix. My bad.
No, that's all good.
It's been a while since I heard it. So like a lot of shit sounds pretty similar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, like he figured out this was his sound. Let's stay with it.
Milk it.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny was different.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, you go from one beat to the next, and it's completely polar opposites.
Yeah.
It was dope. Like he'll go from there'll be a fast beat to a slow beat to a fucking pop beat to a fucking that what the fucking something Miami. What's that shit?
Oh, like the Uncle Luke shit?
No. It's
the bass kind of shit?
No. I'm saying the song. It's just something about Miami.
Oh yeah. I fucking listened to that like the other day.
I love that shit. Why can't I remember the name of it?
It's not Noche in Miami, something like that.
Something similar. Let me see. Otra Noche in Miami.
Yeah.
That shit is dope as fuck.
It is.
I want that song to go on for minutes, like a half an hour, so I could just ride to that shit.
Some of these guys just have that formula. It's like crack.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he just that album that he put out was fucking. It was just all over the place, but it was so dope.
Yep.
So that's why I've gravitated more towards Bad Bunny because he tries different shit. It's dope shit.
Yeah.
And Nicky, you listen to his shit and he kind of milking this sound. And that's what a lot of people, like a lot of dudes that hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That maybe they're not Spanish, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yo, all that shit sound the same. And it's because of shit like that.
Yeah.
There was a certain time where they all had similar beats.
Yeah.
But now they branched out and now they trying shit and got different sounds.
But I would counter those arguments with if you heard a new genre of music, and you would automatically think it's the same sound. So like you might think all heavy metal sounds the same. You might think all salsa sounds the same. You might think all merengue sounds the same.
I get what you're saying.
So it's like every type of music has a base formula. Like in reggaeton, it's the dembow,
yeah,
and then it's variations of that and added melodies, and the emphasis is on the artist.
Mm-hmm.
So you spit your shit, or you play with the melodies. You know the tones is very important. You know what I mean, and that's what really pushes it to becoming like a worldwide hit.
Yeah.
And that's why I got to give props to J Balvin, because he's kind of does the same thing in a more of a traditional reggaeton sense.
Yeah.
Like he's experimented with a lot of different sounds, and he's having a lot of crossover ability too.
Yeah.
He speaks English very well. He's ahead of the curve.
Mm-hmm.
Like he got his own Jordans.
Oh yeah, I think he does.
And his own McDonald's sandwich too.
Oh yeah. After this guy did it.
Yeah. Travis Scott,
yeah.
So I'm like, yo, these dudes is money, son. Yeah. Money.
So like I said, Verzuz need to tap in.
They have to.
Bro. It's just an extension of the hip hop culture, man.
It really is. Like,
they need to tap into that.
Don't be afraid to
you
go
might,
outside your comfort zone.
You might not get the same people that walking.
It's okay.
But you got a whole other market of people out there that's ready to watch it.
Exactly. So Earth, Wind, and Fire, Isley Brothers. Are you thinking that the hardcore hip hop fans are really going to tap into that one?
Some of us.
Some of them.
You know why? Because we might have sampled a lot of their shit.
Exactly. But there's a lot of younger cats that's not going to, and they're missing out. They should.
Yeah.
They should. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's going to be taste for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And that's untapped potential.
Word.
Money stream. Come on now. Business, man.
That's it, man. Oh, man. Tired.
It's funny, bro. We're like, yeah, we're going to make this one short.
Word. We're like, yo, we're going to keep this one under an hour. Steph's not here. Let's just record and be out.
Fuck it.
2 hours later, we still going. I'm yawning during the fucking pod. I got to, it's like fucking what? Going on 11 o'clock at night. I got work at fucking 4 in the morning.
That's funny.
It's not funny. It's going to be tragedy in the morning. Fucking my eyes going to be heavy. I'm drinking 5-hour energies and shit. That bullshit. Taking naps in between trips on my bus.
And hopefully it's not like cloudy and shit tomorrow. You know how that should be like.
The worst, bro.
It's like, I really want to stay asleep now.
Bro, that's the worst.
When the weather's like kind of flirting with rain all day.
Motherfucker, it rains tomorrow, bro. Fuck.
Oh, man.
98% chance of rain.
Wow.
So pretty much it's gonna rain.
Hanging on to that 2%.
Man.
Well, it's gonna be a fun day tomorrow. How about that?
It really is.
Hump day.
Woo Wednesday.
Woo Wednesday.
Word. Fuck
it. Hey man, that was
fun.
That was a fun episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was 19.
Well, hopefully they like it.
Yeah.
There was a comment that said they like when we talk about music, so
yeah, here you go.
There you go. We cater to you.
Yeah, that's the third installment of the Gemini Boys edition.
Word.
You know what I mean? We always hold it down. Next one is 20, so that's a big one.
Big 2-0.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's big, man. We're taking lots of steps, and a lot of thanks goes to all the day ones, like we said before.
Word up.
You know what I mean?
Keep supporting, man.
Liking, sharing, subscribing,
all that shit.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Real talk. We talking to y'all. Let us know what you want to hear about.
Exactly.
It's not easy just coming up with fucking topics on the fly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Basically what we do.
It's pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
Because we don't talk about shit in the news and current events and shit. So, I mean, we could start doing that shit.
You might have to sometimes.
If these motherfuckers don't start telling us what they want to hear.
I mean, we did one time, but niggas didn't want to hear that. The politics one.
Yeah, we can't say nothing about the P word.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's cool because I ain't want to hear that shit either.
Yeah.
It was just that
time.
Yeah.
There was elections and all that shit. So
they rioted, they fucking stormed the Capitol and all that shit. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, hit us up.
Interact. Tell us your ideas, what you want us to talk about, like he said.
Word.
Comment your feedback on this episode, the previous episodes.
Word. Go. Yo, we
like it, don't like it.
We got 18 other episodes besides this one.
Yeah.
That you can watch. They still there for you. You know what I mean?
We have a growing library.
Word.
So it's like
content. A lot of content.
Come on now.
So
we do this for you.
Fuck that. I do this for me.
You.
I do this for me because it's fun.
Yeah, I do that shit for me too. But just so y'all feel important, I'm gonna say we do this for you too.
Yeah, we do. But hit us up on Cash App.
Yeah.
$. It's
gonna be somewhere.
Maybe I might just have it burst right here in the middle of the fucking table.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do some wild shit. But $, Pot of Nuts Podcast. Anything y'all give is appreciated.
Absolutely.
$1, $2, $5, $20, $100, whatever.
The whole stimmy.
Y'all got them stimmies. Stop being stingy. Don't be stingy with the stimmy.
So I'm saying
though, we trying to upgrade. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't begging.
Nah, absolutely
never that.
not.
Cause shit, we got stimmies too.
Facts. But we ask humbly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We humble ourselves to ask. And we always do that. We say it graciously.
Mm-hmm.
Not like, oh, you better do this.
Nah, never that.
And we're not like, oh, please, please, please.
Nope, never that. Never that.
We're asking you like men.
But,
yeah.
Even Stephanie here, she acts like a man too.
Yeah.
I got to take my shot.
Hurts. She's included in that.
She's one of the guys. She's one of the guys. But yeah, man, like just support, man.
Yeah.
We got ideas, we got plans for the future. We be talking about behind the scenes.
Yep.
When we ready, we'll let y'all know.
Yeah. And fucking follow us on social media.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
All Pot of Nuts Podcast. Very simple.
Yeah. Tell your friends to follow us.
Watch this video all the way to the end and you'll see all the social media shit and all that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's it, man. I'm ready to go home and go to fuck to sleep.
Facts.
And wake up in like 3 hours. It's that bullshit. See what I do for y'all?
Sacrifices.
I hope y'all appreciate this shit.
All they see is this.
Yeah, they don't see. They see the magic.
Yeah, they don't see the
work.
Yeah, the work.
The lack of sleep.
The lack of sleep and all this shit. But it's all good. We know what we signed up for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But hey, it's Pot of Nuts, man. That's what it is. On that note, we signing off. Fly Guy,
Joe Grizz,
Pot of Nuts, baby.
Episode 19.